go for it.
Hello and welcome to the Barely Legal podcast, where you'll listen to this podcast. It's either we forced you to, or this isn't the Barely Legal you're looking for. I'm Alfie, and today I'm joined by...
Adam, the resident nerd-in-chief.
Sam, the farmer of the cornfields.
And Noel, the 51st Dirty Frog.
And in today's episode of the Barely Legal podcast, we're doing a topic which I think everybody loves because there's just an atmosphere of mystery around it, and that is conspiracy theories. Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Especially relevant in these times of coronavirus. Yeah, everyone's heard about the coronavirus conspiracy theories and 5G. Anybody have any exciting things to relate to that?
Well, I wanted to ask you, Adam, how was your lunch? What did you have, Adam?
Oh, yes, because before recording this, I had to go eat lunch. I had pepperoni pizza.
For lunch? What the hell? That's amazing. Wow.
But yes, it was delicious, and I feel like I have heartburn now.
Oh no.
So yes.
Oh dear.
That's probably like all your arteries clogging up from the cholesterol of the pepperoni pizza for lunch.
Yeah, I feel that it was the literal pepperonis going into my arteries and blocking the flow of blood.
I can imagine that would block them.
Yes. But anyway, the conspiracy theories. Alfie, explain today's topic.
Oh, the topic of conspiracy theories. Basically, how this is going to run is one of us is going to tell the conspiracy theory, because we've each got our own one to tell, and then we're going to rate it on believability. So 0 being, that's absolute bullshit, you need to be locked up, you're a bit insane, because what the fuck are you on? And 10 being, that definitely fucking happened, mate.
Indeed.
How
So,
does it work?
who's going to go first?
Adam,
Okay, sure.
take it away.
Right. My conspiracy goes back to 2011 and relates to Israel. So, in the Middle East, Israel has a lot of enemies. 2 of those enemies being Hezbollah, a terrorist group, and Saudi Arabia. And what the conspiracy relates to is that Israel was using drones customized to look like animals to sort of spy on their enemies. You have these 2 stories in which Hezbollah and Saudi Arabia said they captured an Israeli spy eagle. And then there are also talks of them using shark attacks in Egypt, and the sharks having cameras within them to take down high-value targets. But yeah.
Wow.
Anything to relate to that?
Honestly, I
That
love
was
that.
interesting, actually.
I love that idea.
Right, I'm a bit slow on this. So what's the theory?
Sorry?
I'm a bit slow. What is the theory?
Israel using animals to spy on their enemies.
That's actually
That being-
interesting because there's a subreddit on Reddit, like all about how birds are actually just drones used by
All part of the government.
governments.
Because have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Right, yeah.
That's a
because
good point.
pigeons are robots.
Actually, interesting question, because when I was about 5, I saw a dead pigeon. And now I'm no scientist, but its blood didn't look like blood.
Oh.
So maybe it was some kind of like mechanical goop thing.
Oh,
Yeah, they just put blood inside of it to make you think it's real.
Yeah, but it didn't look like it had normal organs. Like, I didn't see a heart. Like, their heart looks much smaller than a human one. And I'm thinking it can't be that big of a difference because you've got to pump blood and all that. So,
I don't know though, because I did see a pigeon literally get killed and eaten by a sparrowhawk in my garden once, and it looked pretty real. It didn't look very mechanical to me.
Yeah, but maybe that's one of the ones that escaped, and that sparrowhawk was like an assassin.
Oh, sent out like a Terminator. Okay.
So yeah, so what do you think? Do you think Israel is using their
Well, I was...
Such a real thing. Like that could happen. Like all you got to do is strap it. Like it doesn't like the animal doesn't even have to be robotic or anything. It's just strap a camera on.
So
So it's a very plausible thing that could just happen.
I would believe
Yeah.
it, but when
the evidence.
I was gonna do this as my theory, and I was reading up about how this was like almost every single time they thought a bird or an animal was doing it, it was because they saw a GPS on it, and I find that pretty hilarious that they didn't think to consider that it was just because they were trying to monitor the population or something. So honestly, I don't find it very believable.
Oh damn! My favorite one though is the idea that Mossad, which is the equivalent of the CIA in Israel, used a killer shark and put it in the area because it had killed a bunch of people off Egypt's coast.
Sounds a bit like Jaws. That does.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the thing though. Why would you use such an inefficient method? That's why I think it's so unbelievable. Why would you use such an inefficient method, such as a bird or a shark?
But I think you can, with the birds, definitely you can train them.
Yeah, but
yeah, like magpies.
And there are birds like all around anyway, so they would just blend in.
Exactly.
well, evidently not when they get captured twice.
Oh yeah.
So how are we rating? Yeah, twice. How are we rating this battle over conspiracy
Maybe like
theory?
a
I should probably
6,
have
5 out of 10 for me.
5.
I think that's a very plausible thing. Like, I think it's not like I'm not giving it a 10 because I don't believe you can give a conspiracy theory a 10 because that's basically saying it's true, which then it wouldn't be conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
But I'll give this using animals as like surveillance and all that. I'm giving that like a 7.
Yeah, I think I'll bring it up to a 6.
All it is a camera and training of the
And
animal
the GPS as well.
and the GPS.
I think I might also go like somewhere around that. I think I might go for like a 6 possibly because like well, actually no, I'm gonna go for a 5 actually because it sounds like it could be a thing, but I don't know.
I think the probably should clarify that these types of conspiracy theories are used to hate on Jews. So
Oh.
at least
So basically you've made me hate Jews now. You've basically just turned me into a Nazi. Oh, that's a conspiracy.
Man, I was wondering why all of a sudden I had a massive urge to go commit a hate crime against the Jews, and now I know.
to start killing birds just in case they're spying on Israel. Right, who wants to go next?
Okay. Well, my theory is I'm worried, I could be done for treason.
Oh god.
So I've got to say, this is just a conspiracy theory, and so it most likely isn't real. Okay? But what mine is that Queen Elizabeth II is a cannibal.
Oh my. Why, are you expecting the Queen to be listening to this podcast?
Hey,
There's no need to be worried.
Explain why she's there.
So, at the age of 93, Queen Elizabeth is quite youthful and is the longest reigning monarch in history. This alone poses the question, how does she do it? And I know you might say, modern medicine or the quality of living, but no. The Queen loves human flesh.
Where's the
So-
evidence?
How exactly does eating human flesh allow you to live a better, healthier life?
Well,
Asking for a
I'll get
friend.
to that. Because basically, human flesh is considered to have an abundance of spiritual energy and nutrients, which would lend to her youthfulness at 93.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Presumably this is a rich people thing, and yet Prince Philip is looking like he is already dead. So, what kind of thing is going on here?
Mate, he's been looking like that for months, maybe even years. I don't really check up on big up Philip that much,
Yeah,
but I mean, he's still going. He's still popping off.
right, I see. So you're trying to say that basically he's nearly dead, but the flesh he's consuming, along with his wife, the Queen, saving him from his eventual death.
Yes, that's what the theory is.
Who are they
Wow.
eating?
But do you want some extra bit of evidence?
I'll go on then.
I would like. This is the first piece of evidence for me.
Well, on a casual day in Buckingham Palace, an electrician serviceman was called by the royals to fix an electrical problem in Queen Elizabeth's private freezer. The serviceman decided to open the Queen's private freezer to check the temperature of it to make sure he had fixed the issue. After opening the freezer, the man found what appeared to be strips of flayed meat which were packaged tightly in plastic seal. It wasn't that which was jaw-dropping, but it was what was hidden behind it. At first sight, he thought they were pig parts, but after further observation, they turned out to be a forearm, a leg, and a hunk of a male chest, which were from a human body. Ooh.
Wow. Are you reading like some kind of creepypasta off the internet? Because
Yeah, who is...
Hey, I got off
I'm-
I got it off a website. Whether this story is true, chances are it's most likely bollocks.
what's the site? Is it like the Daily Mail or something?
I can't remember the site. I just typed in most insane conspiracy theories.
See, okay, so I'm going to present my rating towards this one. As
But,
being
but if you also want, whether this is a theory where it's like the Queen is a cannibal. So let me just say that cannibalism has been done by England's royalty in the past. It was done by William III and Queen Mary.
Yeah, like
They were
500
there
years
who
ago.
drank potions containing the human skull.
okay.
So other monarchs have eaten parts of
Yeah, but-
humans.
How old was
That's a completely different time.
William III when he died? Because
Probably killed. Like back then, it was a bit like Game of Thrones, just stabby stab stab.
yeah, possibly. Okay, so here's my. I'm going to present what I think of this conspiracy theory. I think it's like a solid 2 out of 10,
Yeah, I would agree with that.
maybe even 1 out of 10. I think.
No,
my
One
issue
out
with
of
this
10.
one-
Oh.
I'm going for a solid 1 as well, yeah.
I think my issue with this one is that you're relying upon an electrician. Now, this electrician is probably named Dale. It's probably from like Slough or something. It's probably got one of those really slow accents.
Wow. Ooh.
And he's he's a bit sad and wants to get a bit of publicity, so he does this kind of thing. But yeah, that's why I think it's a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, because anyone could just make it up.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
literally.
It seems too much of like a story.
Yeah, because I've watched The Crown before, and obviously that was filmed at the time of Queen Elizabeth II growing up. It's not like a drama or anything like people are saying, and I didn't see any people being eaten in that. So
Well, that's because it's a conspiracy theory. You really think the Queen
there
would want people knowing?
Yeah, you really think they'd release it in a
On her
public
side.
series like that?
Like, if she came out and was like, yes, I eat people, we're not going to go, yes, Liz, way!
Keep it up.
We're going to go, way, hang a fucking sec, mate, fuck off.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to stick with the 2.
Say again, no.
I'm gonna have to stick with the 2,
Right.
and that's
Yeah,
generous.
personally, I would give this a 2 as well. Like,
Right.
bit bollocks, really.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Okay, yeah,
Take it
me.
away.
Right. So my conspiracy theory is that Harold Wilson, a British Labour Prime Minister, was actually an agent of the KGB, or the Russian.
No. Are you just reading the Wikipedia page?
No.
Conspiracy.
What do you mean? No, I'm not. What
I
makes
went
you
on
think
this-
that?
So I went on this like 2 hours ago, and I swear by like the Israel one is the Harold Wilson one, or like somewhere near it.
Maybe it's just a crazy coincidence.
It's a coincidence, Adam. Yeah. Don't start spreading this conspiracy
Yeah, conspiracy
about
theory about me. Come on.
No, I actually know about this one a lot. So yeah, he wasn't actually the KGB agent. It was one of the queen. It was like the person in charge of the Queen's art.
Oh,
He
thanks,
turned out to
Adam.
be.
Okay, I won't even bother.
You ruined it, Adam. You ruined
Yeah,
it.
I mean, come on, that's just rude.
No, I just like there's an actual explanation behind this one.
Oh, well, I mean, the evidence, well, quote, evidence was that the Soviet defector Anatoly Golitsyn, there you go, I butchered that pronunciation, told this guy called Alec MacDonald that Wilson was a KGB operative and that he'd actually had the last Labour Party leader assassinated because he was pro-USA. What is
Yeah,
going on over there? Sounds like
Speaking of The
someone was just
Crown,
getting
there was
beaten.
actually an episode dedicated to this.
Oh,
You okay, Sam? You just got some
Yeah,
kind of like industrial factory.
I'm a lumberjack now, so.
Yeah.
child
No,
labour.
I have. There are builders. Yeah.
No, I'm so sorry to ruin yours, but
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
zeros from me.
Yeah, apparently the MI5 like ruled him not agent anyway. So I mean,
Oh, so then it's got to be a 0 then.
well, I mean,
Zero.
yeah. I was gonna do the Israeli birds one, and I thought that was way better. Oh well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal yours from the beginning. Sam, let's do yours.
Okay, so mine is the theory that actually Finland is not an actual country.
Oh,
Ah.
I've seen this one.
Right. So
I love it.
so people who think they're Finnish are actually that. So they still believe that they're Finnish, but actually they're just living in eastern Sweden, and and it's a conspiracy between, I think it was Japan and Russia, that apparently basically, hold on, let me find what I've written. Okay, so Finland's main company is Nokia, and so apparently it's owned by the Japanese, and the reason why they invented Finland like as a country in the first place is basically to do with like Japanese fishing rights, and it's a space for the Japanese to fish where they can fish. So hold on.
So Finland is just a massive fabrication, so Japan can go fishing.
Yes, basically. So there
Even
is,
though they're
like,
already an
landmass there,
island
it's just
nation.
water.
That is a very strong case. In fact, this reminds me a lot of the Australia doesn't exist conspiracy
Oh, yeah.
theory, in which it was just an idea by the British to make it seem more humane when they just drowned prisoners in
Oh wow.
the ocean. Yeah, so they made up this island, that being Australia, and they pretended to send convicts there, but in fact they were just drowning them.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I can. This is up there in the believability. Has anybody here ever actually been to Finland?
No, actually.
No.
I've been to Wales, if that counts.
I don't think it could.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, this is going to be like an 8 out of 10 for me because
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 10. It is a 10, it's
So,
fact.
so you strongly believe that the possibility that Finland is not a country?
they have a female president and nobody.
Oh.
You just sold me
Gonna
that.
take this to a gender place.
Yeah, there's also
Nobody would
there's also the fact that they're mostly number one in all things like education,
Oh, yeah.
healthcare, and stuff like that, and it's
That's
just
too good to be true.
It's
Yeah,
because it's a boring place. Like, come on.
This reminds me,
Finland just seems dull.
they're number one in the use of antidepressants, so maybe they're not
Oh.
actually antidepressants, they're some kind of like hallucinogenic, which makes people imagine the Finnish flag, that kind of thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll actually screw this. I'm not an 8, it's a 9 out of 10.
I
If-
didn't know.
if you need more evidence, the name Finland, you know how it's used by the Japanese for fishing, yeah?
Yeah.
What do fish have?
Gills.
Fins.
Fins?
for fuck's
Oh
sake.
my god.
Oh my gosh, this is.
That's like saying, oh, Finland has the land in it. Yeah. Finland is not a land. So
No, that's
Finland
false,
owns
because
all land.
here's the thing. Land is in a lot of countries, Iceland, England, Wales, and Finn just seems way too like a matter of chance. You know, this is something that was planned. No, I believe this. Yeah, I genuinely believe this.
For fuck's sake, I'm giving this 3.
Yeah.
But the theory says like, oh, this country is not real. It's just
No, but that's the thing. That's why they actually did it in the first place. Because people would be so like, well, no, there's no way this could actually be a thing. But that's why they did it, because nobody would believe that somebody made up a country, right?
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Reverse psychology.
I'm still
giving it 1.
I'll give it a 5.
Okay. Honestly, I love conspiracy theories. Did you guys see a while ago this guy called Mad Mike, who was a flat earther? In order to prove the flat Earth theory, he was building his own rocket to fly up to space and see the flat Earth. Well,
I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, his
the one who
rocket.
died?
His ship like blew up.
Yeah, his rocket failed. The parachute came out early, and so he was left to plummet to his death.
Oh my gosh.
There's a video of it. It's.
Did he get high enough to prove his point or not?
I mean, maybe. I like to think that he actually got all the way up and he saw the flat Earth and he could die a complete whole man.
Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe he died on purpose.
Yeah, maybe the government shot him down.
I love the idea instead that he actually got up, saw the curve, and like he.
This isn't worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to prove he's wrong, so he doesn't want.
He devoted his whole life to a cause that was wrong.
Do flat earthers believe that other planets are flat, or is it just us?
No, I
It's
saw
just us.
I saw a Twitter post or something once. They said someone brought that point up, and they said, other planets have been observed to be round, just not Earth.
Have you ever, Game of Thrones? Anybody seen Game of Thrones?
I haven't
I've
actually
seen the
watched
first
it.
8 episodes of series 1.
You know the giant ice wall they have?
No.
No.
Okay, so basically in Game of Thrones, there's a giant ice wall to divide the north and basically this, Antarctica-looking place. And flat earthers believe that that wall is essentially around the entire world, keeping the water in, because otherwise it would flow out the edge. Which makes me think they care a lot more about climate change, because if it melted, all the water would slowly drip off the edge.
Okay, wait, one thing I've never understood about flat earthers, is, so the earth is flat, and you know how, if the earth is a globe, if I walk over to, Japan and all that, I can get to America. If the earth is flat, if I walk over to Japan, when I get far enough, I'll just fall.
Yeah, but
No, because the government have teleportation devices, which make you think, Pac-Man, when, Pac-Man, when you get on the right.
You go off and then he comes back, flat earth is, I think, is a definite 10. I know I said that you can't have a 10, but flat earth, definitely 10.
Agreed.
Actually, no, I think UFO conspiracy theories are the only ones that I'd consider like a 10 out of 10.
I don't get people who don't believe in aliens.
Yeah, literally.
Even a bit of bacteria from another planet.
Do you know how big the universe is?
I bought ages ago, because I have way too much money, these 2 books, which are basically called Cryptozoology, and it has things like Bigfoot in it and all this stuff. But you'll just flip to random pages and you'll hear about this this report about this flying bat, which was just the only reason it's in this book is because this one guy saw a flying black man. I thought it was a bat. Like it was some kind of giant bat that was terrorizing him.
Wow, that's brilliant.
Anyway, besides all of this exciting conspiracy theory stuff, that we have our rankings now. So number 1 definitely goes to the idea that Finland
Oh, fuck
does
off.
not exist. It's the most believable conspiracy
I
theory.
believe that the Queen is a cannibal
No,
over
no
Finland's not real.
Second place goes to the Israeli birds, which, thinking about it, seems like the most tame.
I think
Yeah.
I think that sounds the most likely.
Yeah.
But it's not as fun. Third place goes to the Queen is a cannibal.
Oh,
And
that's
finally,
true. Oh wait, I can't say that's true. That'd be treason. Not true, but true. There you go.
yes, and then Harold Wilson is a
I still believe
a
it.
TV spy.
They were just covering up.
Yeah, indeed. But now I think Alfie has a very fun game for us to play.
Oh yes, I do.
Ooh,
I need to think of a title. I haven't really.
we got some fan
Thought one,
interactivity.
Okay, I've got one. Is this conspiracy theory true, but not true in the sense that it's real, but true in the sense that this is a real conspiracy theory, or is it just bollocks?
I see.
That's a good title right there.
I
Wow.
think I understand what the game is.
I wonder
based
what the
on title.
abbreviation of that is.
Basically, I'm going to read you some conspiracy theories. Some are actual conspiracy theories, and some are just I made up.
Right. Sounds exciting.
And you're going to have to guess whether I made them up or other people made them up.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
go.
The first one: Michael Jackson was killed by the Iranian government.
This is true. This is an actual conspiracy theory.
It sounds
Okay.
too
So you
ridiculous,
think
but
it's an actual one? Sam,
Yes.
what do you say?
Oh, he's muted himself. Go to Noel.
Okay, no. Oh,
no, he's back.
Yeah, I'm just muting whenever there's loud noise.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll say yes because that's what Adam says. So
by the way, these are like taken from like headlines.
Yeah, no. This
So-
is
so-
this is
No,
100% a real one.
I
I mean,
mean,
it sounds like
I
could-
would have said
yeah.
no because like why the Iranian government of all people why would they have any reason to want to kill Michael Jackson?
No, I think this is definitely true.
Do you think it's
I think-
true?
Are we all true?
No.
Noel's no.
Oh,
no.
Noel's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Alfie, take it away.
Michael Jackson was killed by the Iranian government, and that is true.
Oh man.
I mean, not true in that the Iranian government killed him. I should clarify.
Yeah, I've heard this one before.
The same day that Michael Jackson died, Iran experienced its most serious political unrest in decades. The result of its presidential election were widely contested. That's what the theory states.
Just because something happened on
Basically,
the
it's a coincidence, really.
Yeah. Correlation is not causation.
Yes, exactly.
But actually, let's rate that one on believability. What do you, out of 10, what is believability that Michael Jackson was killed by the Iranian government?
Like
And
What's
what's
that?
a 2 or a 3.
two?
two.
A zero. 100%.
I think definite zero. It's just coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we ready for the next one?
I am indeed.
Hillary Clinton is running a child sex ring out of a pizza place.
No, that one's not.
Yeah, that's not true.
This
Sounds
is
like something you would make.
This one is 100% true as well. I promise you.
Oh.
It's true.
No, no.
I'm a god at this.
Can I just tell you who created? I don't know if they created it, but I think pushed this theory forward.
Like popularized.
What,
it.
Donald Trump?
Like Fox News and Donald Trump.
I don't know. I think you might know him. You know, the good old Alex Jones.
Oh my
right.
You
god.
know, the guy that's like, oh, all the frogs are gay.
Turn the frogs
All
gay.
the frogs are gay.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, I love that bloke.
He's
an absolute
insane.
lunatic, though.
He is insane.
What do we...
You could say he's kind of retarded.
Yeah, so I've heard about this one before. It's called like Pizzagate or something. But yeah, it's good. This is one of my favorite conspiracy theories, actually, because people actually believe it. There's a genuine amount of people who believe it because they hate Hillary Clinton that much.
Do you want some extra information?
Yes, please.
Sure.
It's quite a long bit of information, but I really enjoyed the information. So, a man named Edgar Madison Welch drove from North Carolina to Washington, D.C., armed with an AR-15 to rescue children being held in a sex ring in the basement of a Comet Pizza.
Mm.
When he found no children, Welch, 28, surrendered to police and told them he thought Clinton and Podesta were running a paedophile ring. The falsehood spread when in October, WikiLeaks began publishing leaked emails from the Clinton campaign director, the social media users began to theorize they contained food-related code words such as cheese pizza, meaning child pornography.
No.
In November, Jones posted a since-removed video saying he had zero fear of standing up to Clinton, even though she had personally murdered children. Using the hashtag Pizzagate, he pushed the notion that Podesta had dined at Comet Pizza and, naturally, figured it was the site of an underground paedophile ring. Jones took to the air later that month and said that Pizzagate is real, and urged his listeners to go and investigate it for yourselves.
Did
There you
anyone?
go.
That's a good one. I like.
Yeah,
But what would you rate out of believability?
Still,
Solid
like,
1 out of 10. I love the idea that cheese pizza means child pornography.
yeah, it's still gonna be like a 1, because like
Yeah, because
I
I imagine the email that contained in was like, oh, can we order some like Domino's?
Let's do some cheese pizza. And then people just saw that and was like, child pornography, that's child pornography.
It's
I
just,
mean,
if it was
you know-
Hillary Clinton, surely she could have done it in a much more efficient way than in a pizza
Yeah.
place.
Right. What's the next
Yeah.
one?
So the next one. TikTok was invented by the American government to control radical millennials.
All right, that's obviously false, because it's just musically.
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
It was started by the Chinese, so that wouldn't make any.
You really think the American government would be like, we made TikTok?
No, it didn't.
Come on, it's false.
And it is false. Yes, I made that one up.
Hey.
I will add that right now I've got all of them right so far. So.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The Ice Bucket Challenge was really a satanic ritual.
Oh, this is a tough
You know
one.
what? I'm gonna say
I think I'm
true.
gonna say yes for this one.
I'm going to
'Cause
say yes.
I imagine
too.
lots
feel
of
like
people just
in
hate
some obscure
celebrities.
Bible passage. It's like, thou shalt not pour water on your heads because Satan did it to his daughter or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, has Noel answered?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's true.
This one is a real one.
Yes.
Many people claiming the ALS benefit was a ritual purification cleansing for what would be the largest human sacrifice in history. Part of a
Jeez.
hidden Illuminati code passed down by Satan himself.
Damn. I'm impressed that these are like, it's pretty obvious to tell if something's real or not because, I don't know, with this type of conspiracy theory, you know it started because like of a mum in suburban America who was like, my kid Tyrone is not going to be doing this because of the Bible. It's weird.
Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing that would happen.
I
The
love the
thing is,
name
you just know
Tyrone.
it's someone in America who made that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I expect most conspiracy theories come from that.
Yeah, isn't the flat Earth
they're
is
a bit-
pretty much
a bit
just
weird
America?
So, you ready for the next one?
I am.
Yeah, I am indeed.
The Church of England are the world's largest money launderers.
True.
I'm gonna say fake. I think someone like the Mormons would be more.
Hey, but you know how the church are always like, with the basket going around like. Hey,
Yeah, but Mormons have to give 10% of their income to their church, a bit more than any Church of England donations. That's my opinion being thrown in there.
Noel, Samuel, what do you say?
True.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear that one because my mom just called me. But yes, sorry.
The Church of England are the world's largest money launderers.
Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna say false.
Um,
I'm gonna say false.
I'm gonna say true.
Oh, wow. I'm going to tell you that this one is false.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, because like,
I feel like if I said Mormons, it would have been more convincing, but I was just struggling to think of.
yeah, I realised when you
10 minutes before we started recording.
I realised when you said it again, like, really? Church of England? That's a bit of a random one to go for.
I was going to say, it's not even as if it's got that many members.
Yeah, not that many followers.
I was going to go for Catholic. I can never say the word Catholicism. There you go.
That might have.
And I was like, that's too big. That's too big.
Did you hear?
Church of England.
Did you hear H3H3's rant about the Catholic Church?
I didn't. What did he say?
Oh, he basically accused every single one of the members of being paedophiles, and saying that they're all corrupt. It was really.
I wouldn't say they're all paedophiles, but I'd say there's definitely.
I mean, sure, there's probably a few, but he literally went all out and just said, you know what? You're all in on it.
Is it like a requirement? You just have to be one to.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And somehow the world doesn't know about that yet.
Okay, so just as the final, I guess, Alfie, have you got any more? Because I have one round I want to go for. There's one of my.
There's one more.
All right.
Okay, sure. And then I'll say mine, and then we can end this thing.
Wait, we didn't rate the ice bucket one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
What would you rate the ice bucket one of believability?
Oh, 0.
Do you think 0?
5.
Yeah, no, 0 as well.
No.
5.
5. Ooh.
Yeah.
I think it's a 1.
Just because I
I'm
can't be
not
bothered to come up
religious,
with numbers
so
anymore.
it's
So, the last one. John F. Kennedy wasn't assassinated by Lee Harvey Oswald,
Ah.
by an evil twin brother.
Oh.
I'm gonna say true. That
Yeah.
sounds like
I'm gonna say true.
I'm going to say true as well. But did you know they never recovered JFK's body? Because it drove off.
Because it
Oh.
was collected
Where did the
by
driver
his
take
twin
him
brother, maybe.
No, because he drove off. Have you know? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what? So is that saying that the driver just took away with his body? I did.
Yeah,
I did.
He just didn't stop.
Did personal
Drove off into the sunset.
things with it.
Well, I can tell you that this theory is false. I made it up.
Ah.
oh wow.
Damn, I
I'm
lost
proud
my
of that
opinion.
one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
Is it?
one.
See, this is why I believed it, because the Kennedys are a very powerful family in America. Like, they still have somebody who's running the Senate. So I'm thinking that people are going to believe that they have, like, clones of each other.
I think it's really hard to create a conspiracy theory, like a fake one, because I feel like you've got to have some sort of, I don't want to say mental problem, because that's
Oh.
insulting. I mean, like, for a really absurd one, which is what this game was, like the absurd conspiracy theories, you have to be a bit mental, a bit Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So, Adam, you said you had something?
Right, now I have the final, is this real or is this not, in terms of it being an actual conspiracy theory. Okay, the theory is the Dalai Lama is a CIA agent. That is correct. The head of the Buddhist religion is in fact a agent for the Americans.
That's an interesting one.
The thing is, it's really hard because
Say again.
it's really hard because it's you proposing this theory, whether it's true or false. So it sounds like something that is true, but it also sounds like something you would make up.
Hmm.
So what are you going to give it? True or false?
Honestly, that is actually a really difficult one. But I'm gonna go with true.
True. Cool.
I think I might go with false.
Okay, Alfie.
I'm going to go with true. I feel like that is a theory someone would make up because it's.
The conspiracy is in fact a real.
Oh.
It is all based off this payments he's received. He's actually earned over $180,000 from his connections with the CIA.
Wow.
People believe that is because he is in fact one of their agents. So yes, good job, people who guessed true.
Get in there.
So not me.
Yeah, fuck you, Sam. Wait.
Get out. You're kicked off the podcast.
Damn.
Yeah, we can get, I don't know, someone better. I was going to come up with a better joke than that, but it didn't work.
So, I think this is now the end of our first podcast.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Well, I think
It
we
was
did
great
it.
having, this nice
Decent
little
job.
chit-chat. Yeah, we'll try and do this again sometime. Yeah, we'll have a nice
Yeah, let's make
different
it
topic.
weekly. Let's make it weekly.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
weekly, oh.
Daily.
Who wants to do the topic next week? I'll happily do it if nobody else wants to.
All right.
So Adam's doing the next one.
Yep,
Coolio.
can't wait.
Oh, remember, Adam, you got to simplify it for me because I'm a bit retarded.
Of course.
Thank you very much. You're so considerate.
I'll use like 2-syllable words or something like that.
Even I'm thinking that's a bit too much, but I'll try my best to understand the 2-syllable words.
Okay. Right. See everybody next week.
Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
Yes, bye.
Bye.